bromine, bromide, bromine. Okay, 14.
I'm not sure about this one.
What happened is that this one they want it to be insoluble. So insoluble will be a carbonate. So in this case, potassium will all be soluble, nitrate will all be soluble. So most likely this is a calcium carbonate. Because all group 1 means potassium is soluble, all nitrates are soluble. So it should be no potassium, no nitrate, calcium and carbonate. That's why they will form insoluble. So calcium carbonate is the target to be insoluble. Okay, 16. Titration. Salt prep is not in. Is it still in your syllabus?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's C, right?
Three
Wait.
rinse the conical flask. 5 pipette a known volume also into the conical flask.
Oh, I think
Add a
it's C,
suitable
right?
indicator. I think it's D, yeah.
Yeah, it's D. Okay. Nata, sulfite chemical feedstock. Okay. Quick smoke chlorine gas fill dark room.
Dark room means that it's substitution.
Yeah, the substitution thing. Okay. Or is it cause there's no UV light?
Yes, no UV light, then no sub. Then, yeah.
There. Rubber of hydrocarbon. Tires of bus. Magneto. Burn in air, carbon dioxide. Fossil with the carbon dioxide, okay. Sulfur dioxide, but
Because he has sulfur. The issue is because he says he has sulfur, so the sulfur has to go somewhere. Okay, last one. Yeah. Because of incomplete combustion.
yeah.
Cannot.
Glucose, ethanol, and carbon
Glucose to ethanol and carbon dioxide. Cannot, that's fermentation.
It is fermentation and
Usually things like this is because there's a change of carbon. Change of carbon things is not in one step.
then ethanol to propanol.
Agree. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, then submit. This is Anderson, so it's well known to be more difficult than usual.
Yeah.
So that's that. Okay, then see you tomorrow for physics then, okay? Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
See you, bye-bye.
Hello. So what we did last week, do we have to continue finishing it or is done already? Ah. Where is it? Okay, which page? I know we got second paper. We got the second paper or something. The worksheets. Okay. 11A. Ho. Okay. 11A done already, right? So 11B, it was later diagnosed that this teenage girl had syphilis, though she claims that she had sexual intercourse with one person. Duh. That means the boyfriend, bruh. The boyfriend 乱来，回去吵架。Oh no. Okay. So 11B1. Explain how it's possible for this to the the partner of this girl has more than one sex partner and contracted syphilis. Which spreads to her. B2, how can syphilis be treated? So syphilis can be treated using antibiotics. Circle on the days when menstruation will occur. Day 1 to day 5. So circle on the diagram above when, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Label answers. So the woman did not experience menstruation in the following month. Suggest a possible reason. Eh? Why cannot? Then why cannot? Why cannot? Why don't have menstruation? Yeah, correct. Congrats. Nowadays, I don't know whether it's a good thing, but okay. So she is pregnant. Pregnante. Okay, pregnante. So just one temporary method a woman can use to prevent pregnancy. Condom. Or you can also use pregnancy pill. Pregnancy pill. And 13A. In this case, You have vasectomy. Vasectomy is a permanent method of birth control. Following a vasectomy, is it still possible for male who is infected to transmit? So? Ha, 你要投啊 13A. You cheeky person. Yes. So, yes, it is still possible as vasectomy only prevent sperm from being available in the semen. However, HIV virus can still be spread through body fluid. State one way in which HIV can be transmitted other than sexual intercourse. Blood transfer. So didn't see. Explain 2 measures that can be practiced to prevent spread of HIV. Practice abstinence. To prevent spread of HIV. Another thing is use condoms. Use condom to prevent body fluid from spreading HIV. Okay. Huh? Got 2 ah? They asked for 2 right? Abstinence means don't have sex. If you already have HIV, then don't have sex. Then if you have HIV, you still have sex, then you can spread the virus. Okay. And that's all, right? Oh, there's more. Okay, send. Okay. Actual paper. Good. Okay. Okay. Send through WhatsApp, right? Okay. Wow, so many page. No, no, every page, every one page is 2 pages. Yeah, just like the teacher. I'll only give you 3 questions and got 3A, 3B, 3C, 3D. Teacher, you said 3 questions only. Yeah, 3 questions only. You're just like that teacher. Okay, try this. Question 7, I think. So, okay. Using data take 7.1, identify the blood vessel that is site of change. Describe how the average speed of the. Okay. Oh, good. Average speed. Average just give us capillary. Capillary is the site of exchange of materials between blood and surrounding tissue. Okay, then as the average speed of blood flow is the slowest at 0.001 meter per second. The average speed of blood flow average speed of blood flow needs to be slower to increase the diffusion and exchange of materials between blood and surrounding tissue. Yep. How the structure of artery and vein are adapted to cope with average pressure of the blood. Okay. What part? What is there to explain? If you just zoom, 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 then where is the diffusion? There's no time to pass through, bro. Right? Diffusion takes time, what? It has to like diffuse out of the blood, sorry, out of the capillary, then diffuse in, right? The diffusion takes time, what? You have to diffuse in and out, and if just things just pass through like mad, then yeah, nothing will happen. Then you can't diffuse. Things just pass through without diffusion, right? Huh? What do you mean by you guess? Yeah, because yeah, it is what it is, right? It takes time to diffuse. Okay, so I assume that's done. Then B. Hey, no, two. Got two. So it's A2. Based on the information, so what's the structure? Of artery and vein. Okay. This is not the answer, so artery out of heart, vein into the heart. So in this case, artery has a thick muscular wall to withstand the large average pressure of blood out from the heart. And vein has lower average blood pressure, which require vein has lower average blood pressure, which require valves. Which require valves in the vein to prevent backflow of blood. Yeah. Valve helps to prevent backflow. Valve allows the blood to only flow in one direction. And B. Describe and explain how the root hair cell absorb water and mineral salts from the soil into the xylem. Okay, so in this case, maybe water. The water is transferred from the soil to the into the root. So the water is transferred from through osmosis, where the water potential is higher in the soil compared to the root hair cell. Okay, then the water is then transferred again from the root hair cell into the xylem through osmosis. Okay. Then moving forward, mineral salts is transport through diffusion. So mineral salts is transport through diffusion from higher concentration in the soil to lower concentration in the root hair cell, and later diffuse into the xylem. Sorry, what is higher potential, lower potential? This is higher water potential to lower lower water potential, whereas the other one should be higher concentration to lower concentration. Water potential is for osmosis. Okay. Then describe this D, B. Okay. And 8A. Genetic variation of offspring. How an offspring obtains genetic information from its parents. How genetic variation. Huh? That was a very random question, but okay. Describe how an offspring obtains genetic information. So offspring obtains genetic information from his parents' sex cells, which contains genes. B. Sexual reproduction is a combination of sex cells which produce variation that leads to genetic variation in the offspring. Woman has a regular 28-day menstruation and the first day of menstruation on 9 September. So 9 September. So go the date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then restart. So be on 7. Do you read question A? What does question A says? How long is the menstrual cycle? Uh-huh. And then beyond that it's just common sense, right? Uh-huh. Answer key is not 7. Then when is it? 22nd September. Wait a minute. It says oh, it says ovulation, not menstruation. Okay, then it's wrong already. Then on 14th day, so count. So in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 22nd. Because on the 14 days, 14 days menstruation. Then after 28 days is no, as in after 28 days menstruation comes again. Half of it, 14 days ovulation. Okay? Okay, moving on. Rhythm method is a contraceptive method used to prevent pregnancy. This method can be unreliable and pregnancy can still occur. State clearly one other temporary contraceptive method and one permanent contraceptive method. Temporary contraceptive method, condom. Then, huh? What? Okay, now to be irresponsible. Yeah, right. Everything right. Yes, everything is right. You don't give me context. You don't give me anything. Everything's right. I don't even bother to say right or wrong. Right. It's right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You don't want an answer. You only want confirmation. Right. 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 Yes. Right. Then explanation. What's the explanation then? exactly, that's what I thought. So temporary control method. So yeah, but yeah, that's the answer. Yes. Okay, then permanent method. So okay, now I just write this first. Condom prevents. Actually, to be specific, should use semen or sperm? Condom prevents sperm from entering the vagina and hence unable to go through what do you call that? That's a term. Unable to go through fertilization, which prevents pregnancy. Then the permanent method. Oh, you write first, and we continue to the permanent method. So the other one is the permanent. Contraceptive method. Okay. Answer this one will be can be vasectomy. So vasectomy, or the other one is tubal ligation. Vasectomy is for male. Tubal ligation is for female. Vasectomy is where you cut the sperm duct. Tubal ligation is cut the fallopian tube. It's different. So explanation. Which one do we want to explain? The vasectomy or the tubal ligation? Depends. I'll write both lah. Vasectomy, vasectomy is the cut and tie of the sperm duct to prevent sperm from being available in the semen produced. If it's so, and with no sperm in semen, there will be no pregnancy. Then if you do tubal ligation is the cut and tie of oviduct to prevent release of egg cell in female. With no egg cell release, there will be no pregnancy. Yeah. Then question 10a. What equation? Copper carbonate is powdered heated strongly over the flame. Huh? You just out? Huh? What? Okay, just outright. They give you everything. Oh, so good. Okay. Copper to carbonate. Chemistry. Yes. Yeah, I just quit school lah. Then no need to do anything already. Quit school, right? That's the fastest way, bro. Right? Just quit school, go buy McDonald's, they're done. Describe the test to identify. Okay. This one will be flow, direct, pipe, test. So test carbon dioxide gas with lime water. Then the result will be precipitate forms in lime water. That would be the observation. Then it's your science, what? I think so. Let me just take a look. Your science AOI will be on the 3rd of October. Yes. Then we continue from B next lesson? Or you want to push on? Up to you though. You got this one. This one is 10A ma. And you want to finish 10B. 10B then got B1, B2, C1, C2. You want to continue or you want to do it next lesson? Huh, what? Okay, we'll do it next lesson, okay. 这样辛苦 holy shit.
But you know, I have to like hand it in like tomorrow.
Then finish lah. Right? Just pick one, come on. God freaking damn it. Holy shit. So freaking indecisive. Maybe next time I'll just basically just force my choice and don't bother asking then. Holy shit, bro. Okay. Explain why there is an increase in the final mass of the experiment. There's an increase of the final mass? Okay. Wait a minute, you still have 10, 11. Tomorrow, what time you have to send this in? Nevermind lah, let me just write this down. Can. Because I bet even you try to do this in school, it's gonna be like copy answer. Okay, in this case, explain why there is an increase. Okay, so this one becomes B1. Why there's an decrease in the final mass? So okay, so this one carbon dioxide is formed and released to the surrounding. So carbon dioxide is formed and released to the surrounding, causing the final mass to decrease. Okay, then 2. Name the salt produced during the reaction. You obtain the salt. Name the salt produced during the reaction and describe how you obtain a pure, dry salt does not decompose in heating. So in this case it will be magnesium chloride. Then salt solution is heated until saturated. Saturated solution is allowed to cool down.
You know it's magnesium chloride.
Because magnesium plus hydrochloric acid forms magnesium chloride plus hydrogen, magnesium and chlorine. So it's magnesium chloride. Saturated solution is allowed to cool down and crystals will form in the solution. Then wait a minute. Note that the salt does not decompose on heating. Oh my god, salt solution is heated. All these are nonsense. We don't have to do crystallization. So let me just rewrite this. It will be salt solution is heated and evaporated to dryness to remove all the water to extract pure and dry salt. Potatoes grow on soil between 6 and 6.5. Before planting the seed, the farmer has to first measure the pH of the soil. If the soil is too acidic, he would need to treat the soil with suitable chemicals. Describe how you measure the pH of soil using pH meter.
One substance to find.
What substance to what?
Blue litmus. Yeah.
Huh? Blue litmus paper don't give you the pH meter. pH. Right? They only tell you something is something is alkaline or acidic. So
What's that other substance to? There's another substance to test. I forgot name.
universal indicator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, universal indicator can be an answer. Universal indicator. And 2. From table 10.3. On table 10.3, explain which indicator is best used to indicate the point of neutralization between sodium and So it's 7. pH range indicator, pH range indicator, pH range indicator. Bromo, Timer blue, Timer blue is the best indicator as the point of complete neutralization is pH 7 and the pH range and color of indicator is within the range of pH 6 to 7.6. which pH 7 is in the range. The heat one, you sure? You that why? Let me just give you the answer. I got time. Okay. Identify and label the position of brass and steel. So it wants it to bend where? Fixed ends. Bimetallic strip. So it wants it to okay. Back to brass and steel. Cooling unit of refrigerator. So if it's too cold, it wants it to break off. Identify label. Okay. Brass expands more than steel when heated. When connected to the cooling unit of the refrigerator, bimetallic strip is local. So you want this to be brass. Then you want this to be steel, because when it's cool it will bend away. You want it to bend away to cut off. Draw the shape of at 4 degrees and cooling unit stops. So okay, so that means something like that. So this is the brass, and this is the steel, right? Okay. Use 11.2 and 11.3. Explain how bimetallic strips help refrigerator reach 4 degrees when reach 4 degrees when the temperature is above 4 degrees. So until it's very cold, reach 4, then it cuts off, right? Okay, so okay, it's above 4 degrees. temperature is above 4 degrees Celsius. When the temperature is above 4 degrees, okay, when the temperature is above 4 degrees Celsius, the contact points are touching and allowing current to flow to the cooling unit, which further cools down the refrigerator. Okay, when temperature is above 4, the contact points are touching. So at 4 degrees Celsius, the brass contracts more and faster than steel, which cause the bimetallic strip to bend away and cause contact point to break contact, cuts off current, and stop the cooling unit to fix temperature at 4 degrees. B. Based on figure 11.4, describe and explain two features necessary for solar collector to make a suitable efficient heat transfer. Hot water will be sent to home storage tank. Solar connector, cold water. Explain two features necessary for solar connector to make it suitable for efficient heat transfer. Solar collector to be painted black. What?
Your camera just got like really zoomed out.
Oh my god.
But that's kind of cool.
That's kinda cool. It's going crazy. Okay. Okay, solar collector. Oh shit. Okay. Solar collector to be painted black as a good absorber of radiation.
What's the one application of relevant?
What's what? No, go on. What's the? Oh, one application. State one other application of bimetallic strip. That one would be fire alarm. So bimetallic should can be used in fire alarm. Then solar collector to be painted black as a good absorber of radiation to absorb heat from the sun and heat up the cold water. Then this one would be two features necessary. Cold water reservoir should be positioned lower than the hot water storage tank, as hot water is less dense and will rise after colder water is being heated.
The last question I do myself. cause I'm too good.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for helping me.
No problem. Bye bye.
Bye bye.